India is not a competitor, but also not a client state, also not a potential client state because it's not seen as reliable. And what's left? Rogue state. Rogue state
Mhm.
like Venezuela or like Iran or like Syria, who, you need to discredit constantly in the Western media so that you manufacture consent for regime change. And
Mhm.
that regime change, or even worse, balkanization. Secessionism, separatism is very rarely organic. It happens
Mhm.
because foreign powers give some sort of support. It can be arms and military support, it can be diplomatic support, it can be financial support. That's
Mhm.
how it happens. And this is the sophisticated form of neocolonialism reserved for countries that are too big to be reliable or too diverse to be reliable. So you break them up and then you get 7 reliable allies out of it instead of one country that thinks it's a moral authority or a regional power. So that's something that if we're going into a new Cold War between the US and China, India has to remember that we're not going to be accepted as an American ally,
Mhm.
because allyship means that they'll come to our defense. They will not sacrifice a single of their troops to defend Indian
Mhm.
sovereignty. It's still us who have to do it. And so they're not going to commit to a full allyship. We're going to be a strategic partner, but the risk of being a strategic partner is exactly this, to what happened to Yugoslavia, that we act as a buffer state that happens to share a big border with the People's Republic of China. And as soon as we stop being useful, as soon as they figure out some peace between them, then they still have all of these techniques on hand.